Hello everyone, welcome back to Miata Mayhem. In today's video I just want to catch up with you guys and let you guys know where I've been for the past couple weeks. And so I haven't been active because of the snow and the weather here in Ohio. It's been like 20s, 30s, even the teens and negatives, so it hasn't been enjoyable. And you know, I know this car could do it if you put like all year round tires or something on it, but you know, I have a daily driver, so I don't really need to daily drive this car, so I'm gonna baby it. You know, it came from a harsh start. You know, it sat for 6 years in the weather, and I just want to, you know, bring it back to life. And it's actually, you know, very minimal on rust. It's mostly, if it does have rust, it's mostly surface rust. So I'd hate to get it out in the salt and snow and tear it all up. So I'm just going to resist myself and leave it here parked, come over and start it up every once in a while. I've been starting it every, you know, week and a half just to make sure, you know, it stays warmed up and everything's good. I've been checking oil and everything because it does still have the small oil leak. So I've just been keeping up on it throughout the winter, and you know, it's killing me not being able to drive it, but I know waiting on it, it's going to be worth it and keep it, you know, in nice shape. Now, a couple of things that I have been doing while I've been gone and not filming is I've done a couple things in the interior that I'm going to show you guys here in this video. And my goal this winter is just to get the interior in tip-top shape, make it look good, because that was one of the weakest parts about the car besides it not running. So I want to get it back into shape. And then I also want to get my new soft top put on. Like I said, I don't know if I've told you guys, but I do have a soft top at home. I just need to get to it and tear this frame out and tear the old one off, put the new one on. But I've been watching some YouTube videos, and it's definitely going to be a hard task, but it's something I need to learn because, you know, you never know if you're going to have to do it on another car, if I got another Miata and needed it or anything like that. You know, it's just a nice thing to know, and, you know, it's always fun to learn new things. You know, they say you learn something new every day, and that's what I like to live by, and learn something new at least once a day. But since I got this hard top, I did debate leaving this car as just strictly a hard top car, but I don't think I can do it, you know, because this cold weather, you know, has been making me think about when I first got the car running and everything. I was driving around without the top up because the soft top's kind of broken, and it's fun to drive around as convertible, so I can't just bound this car to only being a hard top. So I do want to get my soft top fixed in case I want to drive it around and not have to worry about rain occurring or something and then being stranded. So it's something that I'm going to get done, and that's plans for this winter as well. Now, other than that, let's get into this upload and let me show you all what I've done to the Miata so far. See you in a minute. All right, so here we are in the Miata's interior. Now, I'm sure you guys noticed already one different thing, and that'd be the shift boot. Now, I went to Joann Fabrics and I got this canvas material. Like, I was looking for something flexible like the leather that the original one was made out of, but I couldn't really find anything that had the designs I was looking for because I wanted something crazy. And this kind of does look like a camo, but it's actually like a tropical leaf color. And I think it looks pretty cool in here. It just gives the car some contrast. It's what I'm looking for to make the car different and unique. So I think that was pretty cool. My grandpa's wife helped me do that, which was pretty cool. I thank her for that. I cut everything out and she sewed it on her sewing machine. And it's pretty durable. I mean, everything works good here. I'll go through the gears and show you guys. I mean, I was worried about flexibility, but it actually is pretty good. I mean, so everything's good there. I mean, it works good. It's flexible enough. So it makes me really happy that I have a little bit of, you know, a little bit of spiciness in the interior. I know that's a funny word, but it was something I wanted in the car, and you know, I figured it was one of the quickest and least expensive things. I have another material that I can make another one out of that I think I'm gonna make one out of here pretty soon, and have another one if I wanted to switch out. I got like 2 materials, and I got way extra material just in case, you know, because this is my first time doing it. I knew I was gonna use up some material, but I got it all for like 16 bucks, so it wasn't a bad idea. I mean, I know some of you probably thinking you can get one off Amazon or online for less than that, but they're right around there, and this way it's a little bit more unique and not everybody's gonna have the same one. So that's one thing that I did, and it made me really happy. So let's get into the next thing we did here. So the next thing we did to the Miata's interior is interior lighting. As you can see here, we got some LED strips under here that are lighting up each bay where your feet go. It actually is pretty cool. Now they have all kinds of different settings you can go through. You got, you know, the solid colors, red, green, blue, white, orange, yellow, cyan, and purple. And then they have jump modes. So here's jump mode 1 and here's jump mode 2. So they're kind of just different speeds. And they also have fades. Here's fade 1. It's kind of like a slower, more, I don't know, Jurassic fade. And then this one's a little bit of a faster fade. But I like both of the fades. It's one of my favorites. I have it in my daily too, the same exact one. It was like 15 bucks off Amazon, and they plug into your cigarette lighter here. So it's really a good setup. And I tried to hide the wire as much as I could. And there's also a wire under there that, you know, can get the remote signal, so you kind of have it sticking out. But I might work on it a little bit more, but there's not much room in these Miata bays to sit here and work on this stuff. So I'm trying as hard as I can to make sure all the wires look good and stuff, but for 15 bucks, I couldn't beat it, and I know it's a cool feature. And through the hardtop window back here, you can see it at night like crazy. I mean, I wish it was nighttime, but I don't have any recordings at night, but it looks good in the dark. And here in a couple uploads, we'll figure out how to get it in there, and once the weather clears up, we'll go drive this thing around and get some content. But yeah, and then also, here's they got all kinds of music modes, so let me turn on some music here. So it sings to the music. See, when you turn the music off, it starts to slow down. The reason it's beating right now is because the car is idling and it's hearing that, and it's hearing my voice. So that's the reason you can hear it. But yeah, I like solid colors at night and stuff. They're least distracting. When you put them on those fade modes and music modes, and they kind of get in your vision and distract you, and I don't want to distract me or other drivers, and I know cops might be concerned about that, so that's just, you know, something you gotta be careful with. But it does give the interior, you know, a little bit of a, you know, another spicy feel to it. So I feel like that, along with the shift boot, makes the interior look really good. And I know once we get our new quick release steering wheel, that's going to be really nice in here. It's going to make the interior look completely different. And I also plan on getting another little tree, maybe like wild cherry or something. I'm not really a fan of the Bayside Breeze. I mean, it's all right, but it's kind of strong and not what I expected. So I might get another one of those, and I'm trying to make the inside of the car smell a little better since it sat so long. But yeah, those are the interior changes I made so far, and I'm looking forward to getting my steering wheel in, doing an install video on that, as long as getting the new soft top on. And yeah, the Miata is well on its way to being back to, you know, what it once was, the gym it once was, and that's my plan, and that's what I want to do. One other thing you guys might have noticed is when I had this door open here, there was no annoying buzzing like any other time that I have the door open in this car. That's because up under the dash here, it's hard to show you guys, so I'm not going to get down there and show you, but there's a white wire that plugs in, and it only controls the buzzing and the seatbelt signs. So I unplugged that, and life's been completely better. If any of you guys own a Miata, you know that annoying buzz they put off, and it's just flat out annoying. So I had to get rid of it, and when I saw that on YouTube this morning, I knew exactly what I was going to do when I got over here where the car is parked, and that's the first thing I did. And it's 100 times more enjoyable to just sit in the car or have the door open and you're trying to do work and not hear that annoying buzz. So thanks to YouTube for that one. One other change that the Miata got was a Miata Mayhem YouTube decal that my grandpa's wife also made for me, so shout out to her for that. She's got a printer, and she can get special types of paper to print this stuff out, and it's really cool. We found the Miata like outline online, and then she was able to put YouTubes and stuff in there to advertise the channel, try to get it out there while I'm driving around, because I'm really trying to grow and get some subscribers and let people know that, you know, Miatas are pretty cool. So big shout out to her for that, and the shift boot in there. And yeah, so I'm planning on having one there, and then in that white envelope in there, there's two more. So I might put one right here on the back, like right in here, to advertise when people are behind me, but I don't know yet. And I might also put one on my daily driver. But they look really cool. I mean, I'm really happy with them, and you can't beat it for free. So big thanks to her. And I hope you guys like this decal. If I can actually get some more produced or figure out how to get the design to somebody that can produce more, I might end up just giving them out at car shows and stuff so people can maybe put them on their cars and get the name out there. So hopefully that's what happens. It's a cool little, you know, feature to the window, and I'm glad to have it on here. I also wanted to give a big shout out to my aunt before this video is over. She's the one that bought the steering wheel setup for me, and also bought the GoPro Hero 7 that I film every video with on this channel. So she's a big contributor. She loves me to death, and I love her to death, and I wouldn't be where I am in life today without her. So big shout out to her. I'm very thankful to have her in my life. Alright, so to wrap up this video, we talked about the interior changes on the Miata, along with the new decal we have out to support the channel, and the upcoming steering wheel. Now there's also some other changes I'd like to do to the car before this summer, along with getting the hardtop painted black. You know, I do like the red and black feel, but I feel like it'd look good all black, so I'm going to get it painted black, get the new soft top, and maybe get the rims redone and lower the car, but that's just a maybe. Those are pretty expensive things, so we'll just see what happens. But definitely get the hard top painted, the new steering wheel, and the new soft top on since we already have it. Might as well make the car, you know, as reliable as it can be. This summer, I plan on taking it out to Miata's at the Gap for the Tail of the Dragon runs and all the other events they put on there. It's on the Tennessee-North Carolina border up in the Smoky Mountains, so that should be pretty cool. I've never been to the Smoky Mountains, and I really want to go there. So this would be a cool way to, you know, drive my car down there, test it out, and just have fun. I've heard that the Tail of the Dragon's 11 miles long and it's got 318 curves, and we're talking sharp curves, like 90-degree curves. So I know this car can do it. I believe in it. It's got 800 and something miles on it now since the rebuild, and I'm ready to put thousands more on it. And you know, it's just been a dream that I wanted to get this car back up after I saw that. It needed another life. It didn't need the scrapyard or anything. So now that it's running, I want to do all kinds of fun things with it, including the Tail of the Dragon and Miatas at the Gap. There's like 900 Miatas that show up there, so it should be a good time. Tons of enthusiasts, and just talk about, you know, cars and the passion that I have for them. So that's one thing I want to do with the car, and get the car ready this it's the first week of August. So have it ready by the first week of August and drive it down there. So it should be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and I'll see you on the next one.